Hi guys, welcome to Football Maz Cox, and today, yes, it's that time of year once again where we predict the Premier League table. The football is back. Obviously, the Championship, League One, League Two, the Scottish Premiership. They have all started now.
Just waiting for the Premier League.
And now we're just waiting for the Premier League on Friday night. On Friday with Arsenal versus Brentford. It's going to be really interesting. But today we're not going to be predicting those games. We'll predict those games another day. But today, this is probably one of the biggest videos of the year, you would say. Predicting the for us on our channel. Predicting the Premier League table, the 2021 to 2022 season. And yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I really am. I've
got high expectations for my predictions.
Yeah, Ben said to me that he's really confident with his predictions.
I think
we'll see about that.
Right. Obviously, we don't know each other's predictions.
We'll see about that in May 2022. We'll see about
We don't know who's going down. We don't know who's going to be champions, do we, Matt? We don't know our predictions. No. But I'm very confident.
I don't know Ben's, he doesn't know mine. So
well, we will do in a minute, but
we will.
Here we go.
But if you're really so confident, we'll find out in May 2022, see who's won and see who's got relegated. And yeah.
Obviously, there's some big signings this summer.
Yes,
some brilliant additions to the Premier League.
But yeah,
we've also lost a few as well, but we have also gained a few.
Let's get started. So starting off, I'll go first.
Yeah, go on then.
20th, I've gone for Norwich. Yeah, it's just Norwich, isn't it? Norwich are one of those teams that they're too good for the Championship, but they just can't win in the Prem. They can't do it.
Yeah, they're a team that... Yeah, I agree with you there, Matty. They're a Championship team.
But they're too good for the Championship, but they're not good enough for the Prem.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a funny, weird one, isn't it? They're just not... They're similar to Fulham as well. Obviously, Fulham are in the
and of course, season. Newly promoted Norwich, actually. Newly promoted. I just... Yeah... But who...
I don't know, they're too good for the Championship, but they're not good enough for the Prem.
They have a few good players.
Could this be the year where they stay up?
Could be. But
anything.
They have a few good players like Pookie. Yeah, you know he's getting on a bit, isn't he?
Got Cantwell, yeah.
Cantwell, he's looking good. Cantwell, really good player. He was a really good player last time when Norwich were in the...
Yeah, the 1920 season, was it? Yeah.
And yeah, but who you put in 20th?
Gone same as you, Norwich.
Norwich, yeah.
Norwich.
We've agreed. Same reasons, really, innit?
Norwich rock bottom, I think they'll be going down.
Yeah. Simple as that. The Championship...
it's a big leap, to be fair, Championship to the Premier League. Even though Championship is a fantastic league, it's very competitive.
The Championship champions will come bottom.
Right.
The champions of the Championship.
The repeat.
It's 2019 to the 2020 season all over.
It's Groundhog Day for Norwich again.
But anyway, now moving on. So we both put Norwich City, newly promoted Norwich, in 20th place. So 19th for me, I've gone for newly promoted Watford.
Yeah, I've gone exactly the same.
You've gone for Watford as well.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, they're slightly better than Norwich, in my opinion. They are slightly better than Norwich, definitely.
Yeah, maybe.
They're more of a Premier League team than Norwich.
Yeah.
Couple of seasons ago, Watford, I believe, came 11th a couple of seasons ago.
To be fair, before they got relegated, they had some fairly decent seasons.
They were in the Premiership for quite a few years, like 4 years in a row. But they went down back to the Championship back in 2019.
To be fair,
2020 season.
Watford have actually done quite a bit of business. They have brought a lot of players in. Yeah. Brought players like Joshua King, I think, pretty much. I think he came from Everton, I think. They've got Danny Rose from Spurs. That's an experienced signing. That a guy who's obviously played it. I think he was at Newcastle last season on loan, and Norwich just sweeps. So they've got a good defender there. Yeah. So Norwich are trying to do business, trying to get experiences. Danny Rose is getting on a bit though, but they are. Yeah.
They've done good business, Watford, but I don't think it'll be enough for Watford to stay up this season, I'm afraid. They'll be going right back down to the Championship with Norwich and another team. So moving on to 18, so we both agree Watford 19th, newly promoted.
So who's going to be the last team to be relegated?
So, 18th, you'll be really surprised by this one.
I know, you might be surprised with mine as well.
18th, I've gone for Brighton and Hove Albion.
No way. I've gone Brighton as well.
You've gone Brighton as well?
Yeah, I've gone Brighton as well.
Wow.
Oh my life.
Oh my goodness.
So we're saying three relegation sides.
And there's one reason why Brighton will go down. They don't score goals.
They don't score goals, and they've sold probably one of the best players in Ben White, their best centre back, and he's gone to Arsenal for 50 mil.
To be honest, in my opinion, they were so lucky to stay up last season. In my opinion,
Well, you could say that about them in the last few seasons. They've always been on the edge of survival, haven't they?
They were awful last season. I was really disappointed, and I predicted them to finish quite high last season as well, and they came like 16th, 17th. Yeah. They were close to relegation.
Let's try and find what sort of signings.
And yeah, Brighton, there's no way. I can't see them stay up this season, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry, Brighton fans.
Obviously, Brighton have done a little bit of business.
They haven't done that. They've got a player from Ajax and Kilmarnock from in Scotland. But all of that, like
Benfica, yeah,
awful.
Yeah, they've not really got known players there.
I feel like
yeah, like you said, they don't score goals.
Yeah.
Will that
they never
change?
win at home.
Maybe
They never win at home.
They don't like winning at home. Yeah, correct. They
go
go months without having a win at home. They've got Adam Lallana. They've got
They do have Lallana.
They've got Basuma.
God,
fantastic
imagine
player.
Lallana in the Championship. Like bloody hell.
But I just think they've got obviously Maupay and I've forgotten the other guy. I can't remember his name. But they've got some decent players in there.
Yeah.
But they've sold their best defender in Ben White for 50 mil to Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a big miss defensively.
Yeah.
They don't concede necessarily that many.
No.
They don't score goals, but seeing as they've sold Ben White, that might change. You might be leaking goals now, Brighton. So I'm going to go with a relegation battle. That could be wrong. Brighton could just survive. I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton survived. But I've gone with relegation.
We've agreed again. All of our relegation teams, we've agreed on all of them.
Obviously Norwich, Watford and Brighton.
Norwich, Watford, Brighton.
In the same place.
For Norwich, we both said 20th for Norwich. We both said 19th for Watford. And we both said 18th for Brighton. So that's really interesting.
I think it's...
Our opinions, Norwich City, Watford and Brighton will be going back down to the Championship. So... yeah, that's relegation. Done and dusted.
Moving on just to survival.
Moving on to 17th, just survived. In my opinion, 17th is Burnley for me.
Burnley.
Wow,
I'm gonna say we're not on the same.
You haven't agreed.
No, I have not agreed on this one.
But the reason why is
Burnley will be around that area though, 100%.
They will be.
They always are. They always are. Usually.
And I just feel like they played really bad last season, in my opinion. They did awful.
They had some decent spells.
Who have they signed? Have they signed anyone good? They've signed a few players. They signed Mark Helm from Man United. Nathan Collins from Stoke City.
Wayne Hennessy for Crystal Palace. He's quite a good non-Welsh goalkeeper. The average signing.
There's no way they're going down.
Average.
I can't see Burnley go down back to the Championship. I can't, because they are a Premier League team, no doubt about it.
Sean Dyche, he's got that mentality. He's so good at keeping. He just gets enough points on the board to stay up. He always.
Yeah, the manager of Burnley, Sean Dyche.
Obviously, it's usually
really good manager.
It's usually the target to stay up is about the 40-point mark.
Yeah.
If you get past the 40 mark, you should be all right.
Yeah.
But it's getting competitive. It's getting more and more competitive every year, so that might change.
Who have you put in 17th?
I don't know if you'd be surprised there, you might not be, but I've gone with newly promoted Brentford.
Wow.
I think Brentford's a fantastic squad. I just think the first time in the Premier League, I just think I think they'll stay up.
That is their first time in the Premier League. They would want to win everything. They would just want to stay up, wouldn't they? They'll try so hard to stay up, Brentford, in my opinion, and it's their first time in the Premier League. They're gonna push forward and just try and score the goals.
Obviously, Brentford have done a bit of business. They've not got anyone well known in. They've got someone called Matthew Cox in. He's just signed for Brentford. He's come from AFC Wimbledon.
It's me.
Yeah. They've signed Nathan Young from Rangers and Jude Russell from Crystal Palace. They've not really got brilliant, well-known players there. I wouldn't have said, but I think they've got a few decent players in there. They've got Tony, that Tony guy, that front guy. I've forgotten his name now. Tony something.
Yeah, the guy who scored the penalty in the
in
the playoff final.
He was top scorer in the Championship last season with about 32 goals.
I feel like he could bang some goals in the Premier League.
I think he could be capable. They've got Janssen, that midfielder. He's a good player. He played well for Denmark in the Euros. They've got some good quality players, Brentford, in the squad. And to be fair, I think it'll just be enough for them to survive. But it'll be something to build on for Brentford. But I think they'll be up for it this season, but I do think they'll just survive.
So that's your 17th. So 17th for me, Burnley, and 17th for him, Brentford. So moving on to 16th. 16th, I put in 16th, I put Newcastle in 16th.
Newcastle, well, they're a long way down then, aren't they?
Yeah.
To be fair, Newcastle are doing some not so bad business. I'm just going to have a quick look at it.
You see, last season... No, actually, I say that. Last season was better seasons than they've had, like, previously.
Newcastle have had... They had good spells and bad spells in last season.
Especially at the end of the season. The end of the season, they were probably one of the best teams.
To be fair, I was saying Newcastle were going to go down at one point, but then they turned it around. They started picking points up.
I think they came like 12th in the end. Like, they finished in front of Wolves at the end. And that's really good. And
obviously, they're trying to bring Joe Willock in from Arsenal, aren't they? That'd be a decent signing. They haven't actually got him. They haven't officially got him yet, but I think they might.
But Newcastle, though, they have lost quite a few players.
Yeah.
They've released quite a few players.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't really starters.
No. But they've brought 3 people in. 3 players.
And should go at 4 because I think they will get Joe Willock. That will be a good signing. So yeah, Newcastle.
But yeah, Newcastle for me, I put in 16. Who have you put in 16?
I've gone for Burnley.
You've gone for Burnley.
I've gone for Burnley. Yeah. I think they're just a solid team. They're just a side that...
It's going to be a side that will be in the Premier League.
They don't play exactly nice football. It's not very enjoyable to watch. It's just lump it up the field. You've got people like Chris Wood, Ashley Barnes up there can flick them on.
They've got tall defenders.
They've got 2 solid defenders. Yeah, and Burnley. Let's have a look at some of their signings. Here they are. We've already looked, haven't we? Of course.
Yeah, we've looked.
Sorry, I forgot.
But yeah, Burnley. You've put Burnley in 16th.
Yeah.
I put Newcastle.
Anyway,
in 16th.
moving on to 15th.
Moving on to 15th. In 15th, I put newly promoted Brentford. Yeah. I put Brentford in 15th, and it's their first time in the Prem. I definitely think they'll stay up. I feel like they're going to do a Sheffield United. They'll stay up this season, and I believe they'll go down next season. And yeah, I feel like that's what's going to happen. Tony, is he a striker?
Yeah.
The striker you were on about before, I feel like he could bang a few goals.
He's capable of scoring goals. Yeah. He showed that in Championship level. Obviously, Pookie did it in the Championship level as well.
Yeah.
And look what he did in Premier League. He didn't do much. He started well, but then he faded away. But you never know. He's a young player. He's a young player.
He is a young player.
Obviously, Pookie was 80. He was about 31, so that's probably why. But I think Tony's capable of being one of the best strikers in Premier League next few years. He had a fantastic championship.
But yeah, Brentford's 15th.
And obviously for me, 15th. I think this might surprise you a little bit, but I'm going for Southampton.
Ooh.
Southampton, I don't know, something about Southampton, they could potentially go down this season.
Ooh, big statement from Ben there.
I don't know, I just think...
Big statement.
Just going to try and find out who they have, what business here they are. Obviously, they brought Theo Walcott in from Everton, what isn't a bad bit of business. Theo Walcott's quite a decent player. And really that's all they've done norm-wise. Then other players, they haven't really... Obviously, sold Danny Ings, that'll be a big blow.
Yes. Aston Villa, yeah.
That'll be a big blow. He was the main man at Southampton.
It was
either Ward-Prowse or Danny Ings won it, and they've lost Danny Ings now. One of the best. He was fantastic last season. Danny Ings, he was up there.
But yeah, so you put Southampton in 15th. I'll put Brentford in, newly promoted Brentford in 15th. You put Southampton. So 14th for me, Southampton. I'll put Southampton in 14th.
No, 14, I've gone for Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace in 14th.
They're always a mid-table side, Crystal Palace. But again, this is the last team, actually, number 14, that I think
could be in the relegation scrap.
I think it's going to go up to 20 to 14th, in my opinion,
Yeah.
in a relegation battle. I think whoever's 13, I think they'll be fine. But from 14 to 20, I think they're all in a relegation little scrap there.
So yeah,
big one.
There's reasons why I put Southampton in 14th. They had a pretty disappointing season last year.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
They did have at one point, at the beginning of the season last year, they were top of the table, I believe.
Yeah,
they were top of the table, and it just slid down from there. And they ended up like 16th, 15th, somewhat like that. And yeah, it wasn't a great season for Southampton. Like their previous season, the 2019 to 2020, I believe they finished like 11th, 10th. They had a really good season 2 seasons ago, and it just fell down the next season. And yeah, this season I don't think they're going to do as good. Even that they've lost Danny Ings. That's not great, is it? That's not good.
No, it's not.
Their best player.
And they didn't even get that much money. Liverpool got quite a bit of money as well.
Yeah, Liverpool got.
So it wasn't
because Danny Ings used to be at Liverpool.
It wasn't very good business from Southampton, in my opinion.
No, it wasn't.
But anyway, moving on to.
But 13th, I've gone for Crystal Palace.
You've gone for Crystal Palace.
This is the first season, I believe, with Crystal Palace with
Patrick Vieira, mind you, yeah.
The first season without
Roy Hodgson.
Yeah. For Crystal Palace.
And for me, number 13.
Could be a big miss, that.
This might be a bit of a shock to you.
13th, yeah.
I don't know, I might regret this prediction.
What have you put in 13th?
Aston Villa.
Wow. He's gone for it.
I don't know. I don't think they'll be in a relegation battle here. I don't think they will. I think they'll be just good enough to stay out of that sort of sticky patch. But obviously, saw Jack Grealish for 100 mil. Well, don't get me wrong, that is fantastic business. Yes, they're still the best player, but for 100 million.
Yeah.
Aston Villa are a big club. Obviously, Jack Grealish has gone to a even bigger club.
And now Danny Ings has arrived from Southampton.
But Aston Villa haven't done bad business, so I'm starting to feel like, have I regretted doing this? Putting them this low? Potentially, but I don't know. I think looking mid-table.
Yeah, but my 13th is Crystal Palace. I feel like Crystal Palace could have a decent season. Maybe Zaha banging the goals in.
Yeah, Zaha.
But if Crystal Palace didn't have Zaha, Crystal Palace would probably be 17th
Well, if you
place.
can just go through the rest of their signings, they've actually made some fairly decent signings. They've signed Emiliano Bernardini, is it? From Norwich. I think he is a well-known player actually at Norwich. He was a good player. Ashley Young, I thought he'd retired. Bloody hell. From Inter Milan. So he's gone back to Aston Villa, Ashley Young. Danny Ings, of course. And Leon Bailey from Leverkusen. What a young player talent he is. So I think they've done some good business, Aston Villa, there, considering they sold the best player. I think it's been a good transfer window for Aston Villa. So I'm starting to feel like I might regret putting Aston Villa in 13th. But I'm going to stick with it, of course.
But yeah, so I put Crystal Palace in 13th and you've put Aston Villa in 13th.
Yeah.
So moving on to my 12th place. My 12th place is Aston Villa.
Alright, so we're similar lines then, aren't we?
Really similar,
so
mid-table.
Might not regret it so much now, if Matthew's doing it. For 12 for me...
Aston Villa are more likely to finish 12th than 13th, in my opinion. But
yeah. In 12 for me, I've gone for Newcastle.
Ooh,
so quite a high finish.
Yeah.
Quite a high finish for Newcastle.
Newcastle.
It'd be good. I think they'll have a good season.
Fair enough.
I think we don't need to talk too much about this because we've already talked about Newcastle, but I think they could have a decent season.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on to number 11 anyway.
11th, I've gone for Wolves.
Same as you, same as me.
Yeah.
I've gone Wolves.
What a disappointing season though last season.
It was the worst season yet. Where did they finish, Wolves?
I think they finished like 13th.
13th, yeah, very disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing. Massive, from 7th to 13th.
Massive drop off from 7th to 13th. It's still a bit of a drop off in it, but it's a little bit of an improvement. I think they'll have this season.
I feel like they can have an alright season. The thing that affected Wolves the most last season was the injury of Jimenez with the head incident with David Luiz against Arsenal last year. That was a really hard time for Wolves.
Obviously, they'll have him back, and I think
he'll be back for the season.
Obviously, they've let Nuno go.
Nuno's gone to Tottenham.
So
why would you go to Tottenham? Like why?
So yeah, obviously, will Wolves be able to keep hold of people like Traore? Liverpool being linked.
Liverpool have been looking for Traore.
But yeah, Wolves average side at the moment. They're not as good as they used to be.
No.
I think they'll just finish 11.
Yeah.
They've not really brought anyone well known in, so.
So we agree on Wolves then.
Yeah.
So both. We said 11 for Wolves. Moving on to 10th, I've gone for West Ham.
West Ham?
I've gone for West Ham for 10th. No, definitely not going to be as good season as last season. No way. They came 6th last season. They got Europa League football.
Did they come 6th?
I think so.
Was it not 7th?
They did.
I
think they did finish in front of Tottenham and Arsenal.
They did have a good season, like they did.
But wow, it was an amazing season last season. But
Probably the best season in West Ham.
This season, I think they'll end in mid-table in 10th.
10th, I'm going Leeds.
Leeds. Oh.
Yeah. I just think
it's really good season. What a way to come back to the Prem in the
I think they finished 9th last season, was it?
Yeah,
9th. I think this 10th place for Leeds will be a good finish.
Yeah.
But they might finish higher because obviously fans in. They're very passionate fans, Leeds. Obviously that might be a big boost for every team this season. Having the fans back in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a fresh start for Leeds, isn't it? Fans back in. I think it's good. It's going to be good. Obviously, let's have a quick look at Leeds.
They've signed quite a few players.
They've not signed anyone well, no, I wouldn't say. They've signed Junior Firpo from Barcelona, Jack Harrison from Man City.
Signed this Sean McGurk from Wigan Athletic. A player from Chelsea.
So they've not really signed.
They haven't really signed like players that you don't really know, really.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, at 10th, I've gone for West Ham. And 10th, you've gone for Leeds United.
In 9th.
So moving on, for me, 9th, I've gone with Everton.
Yeah, I agree.
You've gone with Everton as well?
I've gone 9th for Everton.
So we both agree, 9th for Everton.
I just think,
I feel like it's going to be a solid season for Everton this season. They've had a few good signings.
They've signed. No, well, to be fair, no. They brought Damari Gray in from Leverkusen. Not a bad signing. Asmir Begovic from Bournemouth, the goalkeeper. He'll be a backup, I would have. Well, yeah, he will be. Andrew Townsend from Crystal Palace, that's not a bad signing. Andrew Townsend's. He's got a lot of Premier League experience. He's not a bad player. He's got one hell of a shot on him. So, not a bad. It's not. They're quite well known players then, though. So, not too bad from business from Everton. Obviously, they've lost Ancelotti. Ancelotti's gone to Real Madrid. So yeah,
they've got a good squad.
They've got Rafa Benitez in.
Yeah.
Rafa, the former Liverpool manager. So yeah, could be looking up. Obviously, got a new stadium. Maybe potentially get. Well, it's been approved, hasn't it? So it looks like they're getting a brand new stadium.
Yeah, on the bloody near the docks.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be. It's looking up for Everton, I think, the next 2 years.
But Everton, 9th for both of us.
Anyway.
We agree on that.
Moving on.
So, 8th. I'm going to surprise you here. I have gone for Leeds United for 8th place.
Right.
I feel like they'll have a better season than last season. I don't know why, but I just think last season was probably one of their best seasons they've ever had.
Yeah.
Even though they have won it before. I feel like they're going to have an even better one than last season. And I can just see it. I can see Patrick Bamford bang all those goals in and all that.
Anyway, yeah. In 8th for me, I'm going West Ham.
Oh, so it's a drop-off. It's a drop for
little
West Ham.
drop-off.
Little drop for West Ham.
I think West Ham will have a decent season again. Under David Moyes. He's not a bad manager. They've got some decent players.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway.
But yeah, nothing really much to talk about for... Who was it?
West Ham. Yeah.
West Ham. But yeah, if Leeds United for me and West Ham for you. So we move on to the top 7.
This is like
I feel like our top 7 will be similar. It'll be similar, our top 7. I feel like it could be similar. So in 7th, I've gone for Arsenal. They're just shit. They're terrible. They're terrible. No doubt about it. I'm telling you, Friday, they're going to lose to Brentford. I am telling you now, they will lose to Brentford. I promise.
Well, this might be
I'm
controversial.
saying that.
What's going off the field here, I think, might affect. I'm going 7th, Tottenham.
Yeah, understandable.
I just think
Understandable.
Harry Kane's future's
Understandable.
up in the air. Will Harry Kane stay? Will he go?
Actually, why?
If Harry Kane goes,
to be
Tottenham
honest,
will drop off.
Actually, why have I done that?
Even if Harry Kane stays, I still think Tottenham will finish 7th.
Why have I?
Because I don't think his mind's in the right place. He doesn't want to be there. He wants to leave. He's
spoilers. But why have I
left.
put Tottenham in front of Arsenal? What am I doing?
Didn't think, did
What
you?
am I doing?
Arsenal have had not a bad transfer window. And can I just say, in 6th place, I've got Arsenal. Have you put 6th Tottenham?
6th Tottenham, yeah.
So 7th. So 7th and 6th, we put
So
Arsenal and Tottenham. I put, obviously, Tottenham in 7th. I put Arsenal in 6th. You've done it the other way around.
Yeah. To be honest, both teams are probably the worst they've ever been, ever.
They're so bad to watch as well.
They're just not good. They're not good. Tottenham got their new stadium for Champions League night. For Champions League.
Yeah, they're not.
And they've been nowhere near Champions League. They've always been near the Europa League area.
Obviously, they got to the final a few years ago, but obviously lost it to Liverpool. But they've not got any glory, no trophies at all.
Awful. When was the last time Tottenham won a trophy?
2008, I think it was the EFL Cup.
Yeah, Tottenham are all just come on.
Obviously, Arsenal have brought in a few.
And what's going on?
Obviously, brought in Ben White. What's a decent signing at the back, and yeah, they made a decent signing. Tottenham, just quickly.
What's going on?
Here we are. They've signed Golini from Atalanta, someone called Gil from Sevilla, and Christian Romero from Atalanta. So 2 Atalanta players from Italy. So, and one of them's on loan actually, and one has been made permanent. So yeah, they've done a little bit of business, Tottenham. But it looks like, I think even if Harry Kane stays, I think they'll finish 7th. I just think he wants to leave. He
doesn't show up.
He hadn't turned up for training.
He doesn't show up to training.
He has turned up. I think he has turned up the last few days.
What is just going on with Tottenham?
But this time last week, he wasn't turning up for training.
I believe.
Well, I would play him. I'll put him in reserves. It's disgraceful.
You can't do that.
You can't not turn up for training. You know. It's disgusting.
But yeah, 7th I went for Arsenal. 7th you went for Tottenham. 6th I went for Tottenham.
And I went for
6th
Arsenal.
you went for Arsenal.
Yeah.
So similar. It's just the other way around. Moving on to the top 5, and this is where it will get interesting. I feel like we might have agreed on this one. 5th I've gone for Leicester.
3 years running, and Leicester 5th, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be heartbreak all over again. It's Groundhog Day again.
100%. Leicester going to be 5th.
Leicester just ball every year. Let's still be in the top 4 and get on the final day and then lose.
Yeah.
Let's just figure this out. Hang on. Who have Leicester got last game? Can they bottle it last game of the season?
I bet they got someone like Liverpool or United.
No, they haven't got Liverpool. Hang on. 1 second. Where are they? Leicester, there they are.
So they faced Wolves first game of the season.
Who they got?
Southampton. No.
That's a winnable game.
Winnable game, that.
They've had Man United and Tottenham last game of the season.
Who knows?
So.
It depends.
Yeah, they've got Watford second to last game of the season. They always lose there.
So they always lose.
Yeah, they always lose there.
But yeah, Leicester, we've both gone for 5th. I feel like Jamie Vardy, he could do well this season.
Ian actually, he had a fantastic season last season.
Yeah.
Every time he had a shot on goal, it went in.
Yeah.
Leicester, what business have they done? I forgot to look. Come on, big list. Oh no, I missed it. Leicester. Okay, they've not signed anyone. Well, no. It's not great.
Moving on to the Champions League football now.
Right, it gets interesting.
This is really interesting. And I'm going to shock you here. I am going to shock you. 4th, I've gone for Liverpool.
Oh,
I've gone for Liverpool in 4th.
What? Man United going to finish ahead of Liverpool? It's not happening. It's not happening.
4th, I've gone for Liverpool.
The problem is Liverpool have made one signing at centre back. Yes, from the Leipzig.
They made one signing.
We've got 3 weeks left yet. We might make like another 4 more transfers. You know, we might win the league.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm sorry. It's going to be similar to last season. I feel like it's going to be worse than last season.
No, it's not going to be worse than last season. It can't get any worse than last season.
No. They'll finish in a similar place, definitely. It's going to be 3rd or 4th either way. It's not going to be 2nd, and it's definitely not going to be 1st. But, like, it is what it is. I am risking it. I'm going Liverpool 4th.
Well, I, of course, disagree.
So who are you putting 4th? Man United.
I put Man United.
Yeah, of course you are.
Man United are going to finish 4th. I'm not that good.
Yeah.
I was surprised if Leicester getting in over Man United. If anyone's going to drop out of that top 4, it'd be Man United. I'm telling you right now.
I guess in third you put Liverpool or Chelsea.
We'll find out in a minute. Obviously, Man United, they've done some good business, to be fair to them, for once. Owners who don't give an absolute crap about the club have actually spent money. They've signed Sancho, who's a fantastic young talent.
Even though he did miss a penalty.
Yeah, he did kind of bottle it in the Euros on the penalties, but he's a good player. He's
really good
one
player.
hell of a player. He had a it was the Ukraine game. He was unbelievable.
And it's such a shame that racist comments after the game.
Yeah,
with Rashford and Saka and all that.
Sancho, obviously disgraceful, yes. But listen, what a player he is.
Yeah,
I'm not being funny. Them 3 players who missed for England, Rashford, Saka and Sancho, 3 fantastic players.
Yeah, I agree.
I think, don't get me wrong, Saka, what a player he is. He was fantastic for England. Rashford, he obviously didn't play much. I was more disappointed in Rashford than any of them because he's experienced. He's a penalty taker.
He's a penalty taker.
He used to be the Man United penalty taker. He took a penalty against PSG in the last minute to send Man United through to a knockout game. And then he plays in the Euro 25 and he misses it. He put one in for United, but he won't put one in for England. But listen, he had the balls to step up for a penalty, and you've got to give him some credit.
So moving on to third, I'm gonna.
So hang on. Man United signed Sancho and Rafael Varane from Real Madrid centre back. That's pretty good business.
That is good.
Rafael getting on a bit. Varane, sorry. Apparently he's better than Van Dijk to Man United fans, but of course, going to say that.
So
But
third, I have gone for Man United, and I'm gonna guess for yours. Third is Chelsea for you. I'm guessing.
I'm going to go Man City.
Fuck off.
I'm joking. I'm going to go Liverpool. Third
What?
Liverpool.
What? Bloody hell.
Liverpool finished third.
Jesus.
I still think they'll be in the near the title, maybe.
But yeah, it's Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, Liverpool third.
Yeah.
Just really the business is done. They might make some more transfers, yes, but at the moment, they've signed Leipzig centre back. That's not enough for me. We need more. I think we probably will get more. I think we'll leave it late. But I'm not sure they'll do that. They might not bring anyone in. If they don't bring anyone in, I think it'll be third place.
But yeah, I've gone Man United to third. Same reason as you. We're putting them in fourth. They've signed a few good players, Sancho and that Real Madrid player who you went about before. Man United, they're looking good, and I feel like they'll finish third. And I believe probably Bruno Fernandes probably going to bang them in. I wouldn't be surprised if he'll be the top goal scorer of the year. No. What do you mean no?
No.
Whoa! I'm just saying it. But Man United first.
Anyway, yeah, we get the
Liverpool
point. Yeah, let's get to the top 2. Obviously, I think it's quite obvious.
I've gone for Chelsea.
I've gone for Chelsea.
Yeah.
They're proven to be
Lukaku?
European champions.
They got Lukaku, didn't they?
He went for a medical yesterday. It's not been confirmed the signing, but it looks like he's going to go for a 97 million move, so about 100 mil. What means Lukaku is being made. He's had the most money spent on him. He's like 300.
I'm really surprised that Chelsea haven't signed Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. I am really surprised.
Like I said,
there were loads of rumours that Haaland was going to go to
Well,
Chelsea.
I think Bayern Munich are in for him now.
Oh.
I think he's about 100. Dortmund won't accept anything under 150. I think mil. And then I think next summer I think he'll be able to go for around 60 mil. So a massive drop off.
But yeah.
But I think Chelsea will win for Lukaku. And it was Haaland. I think it was one more. I can't remember what the other player was. But they'll win for some top name strikers, and they're always going to get one Chelsea, and they've got Lukaku back. Yeah. So Lukaku's been to Everton, he's been to United, he's been to Inter Milan, he's going back to Chelsea. He's been everywhere, hasn't he?
But yeah.
Is he that good though?
Chelsea, the champions of Europe.
Yeah.
Putting them in second.
They're looking good, Chelsea. To be fair, I think they'll be hard to beat.
Yeah, putting the champions of Europe in second. So moving on to first, everyone knows who it is. Manchester City,
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
I think they should walk it.
I think they're going to win by like 20 points.
I don't know.
I just feel like they're going to smash everyone.
It's a weird one because
it's a no-brainer.
City could run away with this, but Liverpool and Chelsea could also stay with them.
They've just signed Jack Grealish. 100 mil, man.
They could get Harry Kane as well.
Yeah, there's rumours of Harry Kane.
I was starting to feel that I was like, I had my hand in my head before, because obviously when Grealish went, I wouldn't be surprised if Harry Kane ends up going to City. But they were linked with Messi as well. Obviously that's not happening because Messi's off to PSG.
Yeah.
Thank God. PSG, what a team that's going to be. What, like Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, what the hell? God. That is ridiculous. They still won't win the Champions League though. They bottle it every year.
But I feel like, Manchester City are 100% winning this league. No doubt about it. And maybe, with now that Jack Grealish is there, could they finally get their hands on the Champions League trophy?
No.
I
think Liverpool will win it. Liverpool will win it.
Whoa,
Liverpool will win
that's a big
I think Liverpool are more likely to win the Champions League than Premier League.
That is a big, yeah.
I just think with fans being back, like it's a big thing at Anfield, Champions League night, European night. The fans are back. I think it's going to be a massive difference.
So we're going for Manchester City.
Things like Liverpool might be higher up this year. It's an unbelievable squad. They've got Van Dijk back. Robertson's out for a few weeks because he's hurt his ankle. But they're getting players back. The fans are back. You know what? When Liverpool have got things going for them, they're the hard team to stop. But I think City will win the league.
But
I mean, this is the first time in like 3 years that I've not put Liverpool at the top of the table.
Yeah. And
I've not even put them second either.
Yeah, everyone knows it has to happen. And if City do not win the league, then what are they doing? What are they doing? So
quickly, Matthew's going to go over his Premier League.
20th, Norwich City. 19th, Watford. 18th, Brighton. 17th, Burnley. 16th, Newcastle. 15th, Brentford. 14th, Southampton. 13th, Crystal Palace. 12th, Aston Villa. 11th, Wolves. 10th, West Ham. 9th, Everton. 8th, Leeds United. 7th, Arsenal. 6th, Tottenham. 5th, the Community Shield champions, Leicester City.
I forgot to mention that.
4th, 4th, Liverpool. 3rd, Man United. 2nd, Chelsea. And 1st, Manchester City.
Obviously, mine similar at the bottom area. Obviously, 20th, Norwich. 19th, Watford. 18th, Brighton. 17th, Brentford. 16th, Burnley. 15th, Southampton. 14th, Crystal Palace. 13th, Aston Villa. 12th, Newcastle. 11th, Wolves. 10th, Leeds. 9th, Everton. 8th, West Ham. 7th, Spurs. 6th, Arsenal. And 5th, Leicester. And 4th, Man United. 3rd, Liverpool. 2nd, Chelsea. And for me, the champions in first place, Manchester City. So quickly, before we end up the video, we're going to just do this. We're going to do who is going to be the top scorer this season, Matt?
Top goal scorer. Oh, it's a tricky one. I feel like it could be between Salah. Salah will definitely be up there.
Yeah.
If Harry Kane's around, then he'll be up there as a top goal scorer.
Well, he'll be around it, whether he'll be in a Manchester City shirt or a Tottenham shirt, I don't know.
And maybe maybe Jamie Vardy maybe could be up there. He can always score loads of goals.
In my opinion, I think,
and maybe Bruno Fernandes.
In my opinion, I think Salah will win.
Salah.
I don't think Harry Kane will be that close to him because I think his head's not in the right place. He don't want to be at Tottenham. Even if he goes City, he won't get top scorer. I think Salah and I think Vardy.
Vardy, yeah.
And who's going to have the most clean sheets?
Manchester City.
Manchester City, I agree. Edison, Man City, yeah.
100%.
And 3 players to watch, Matthew. So I'm going to go with Jack Grealish.
Yeah, I'm going for Grealish.
I'm going to go
Salah.
for...
I'll go for Salah.
I want to go for Jack Grealish.
You know what? I'm going to go for Tony from Brentford.
Tony, yeah, that's one to watch.
I'm going to go for Tony from
I'm
Brentford.
going to go similar to you. Tony for Brentford, Jack Grealish from Aston Villa, and that Leon Bailey from Leverkusen who gone to Aston Villa. He'll be an interesting one to watch.
So I say Salah, Grealish, and Tony from Brentford.
Yeah, I'm going to go Grealish, Tony, and Bailey who came from Leverkusen. He's at Aston Villa.
All right.
I just think, yeah.
And maybe De Bruyne, of course. De Bruyne has to be up there.
Yeah, De Bruyne, of course. And player of the season. Who do you think the player of the season is going to be?
Bloody hell. I'm going to say Kevin De Bruyne.
I think it's between Kevin De Bruyne and Jack Grealish.
Ooh, 2 Manchester City players.
Yeah. I think City will...
Yeah. City will smash everyone out of the park, I'm telling you.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, that's it.
I think that is just about it.
We're done. Bloody hell, long video, 40 minutes of...
Good luck uploading that, mate.
Yeah, it'll take me quite a bit to upload, but yeah. A video that'll be coming up in a few days' time.
Thursday, innit? It's going to be up.
Thursday, just before the game.
Premier League predictions.
Arsenal and Brentford.
Premier predictions week 1.
Premier League predictions week 1. Here we go again.
So we've gone from the Euros to the Premier League.
Yep. Football is back.
We've had a month without it.
Yes. It's been sad. It's been a hard time.
I've enjoyed the Olympics though.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Olympics,
especially
Olympics, isn't it?
Especially with Great Britain doing very well in them. About 65 medals altogether. That's fantastic. So yeah, I've enjoyed that. I'm missing that in a way as well now. So, but anyway.
But Friday, it starts again. That's just say that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. That's us predicting the Premier League table. Comment down below who's going to win the league and who's going to get relegated. That's, yeah. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye. Peace.